These next two matchups, though, Nebraska has ranked wrestlers. This is Ridge Kiley, number 18, going against unranked wrestlers for Penn State, Frank Martellotti.
The sophomore from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Ridge Kiley, from junior from Eagle Grove, Iowa. And already 2 points there from Martellotti.
And boy, it could be a very tough night if Nebraska falls even farther behind in these next two matchups.
They reviewed that last match, gave it a tech fall for 5 points, so just 20-0. Excuse us, it was said 19 earlier, as another match for the Huskers trailing right now as Martellotti up 2-0 and not in good position with Kiley on the bottom.
Martellotti, the aggressor so far in this matchup.
Ridge Kiley 14-8 overall in the season. Martellotti just 6-3. He's not ranked. He does not play a lot. He's new to the lineup, actually. He replaces Derek Reber, who was in it earlier, struggled on, and Sanderson replaced him with Martellotti. So the sophomore gets the start here tonight against the 7th-ranked Cornhuskers, who are having a tough go, but down 20-0. Martellotti tries to get a takedown there. Go ahead.
I was going to say, contrast our last match. We saw this one. Both wrestlers taking it slow, feeling each other out early on here.
For a senior night here at Nebraska, a tough start so far. They hope they can get something going, at least to put some more pride on the board. But as of now, not looking good.
Martellotti started out this season actually fairly strong as he started in December, went 6-1 in his first 7 matchups, and then lost the last 2 against top 5 ranked wrestlers from Iowa and Ohio State.
Penn State coming off of 2 great victories over number 2 Iowa. They won 22-12. Just defeated number 5 Ohio State 34-9. So they're facing 3 consecutive top 10 teams, and right now it looks like they're, as of now, they'd get their 3rd consecutive win over a top 10 team and in the Big Ten.
Well, Penn State has an argument for being one of the best teams in the country so far this year, and really the number 2 ranking right now. Their only loss against Minnesota, who's also
in the
up
second
there.
match, on an 8-game win streak
yeah.
as a team.
And so Penn State wrestling as good as any team in the country.
Ridge Kiley is still not getting anything going here as Martellotti still up 2-0 here in the first period, 30 seconds to go. Martellotti he got around the torso. He's going to try to get a takedown, but almost an escape here from Ridge Kiley. He will get the escape, and he does. Kiley now down 2-1. Mark Benning trying to get some energy going with this squad.
Good job by Kiley, just using his leverage to get an escape. He wanted to get a reversal there, but will settle for the 1-point escape with 10 seconds left to go in this first round.
As seconds to go here in this first period, and it will end with a 2-1 lead for Martellotti, Frank Martellotti, in the 133 weight class.
Again, Penn State 20-0 lead here early on, and you look at Nebraska's record. Yeah, they're ranked 7th in the country, and boy, Penn State doesn't care about records as they are just taking it to Nebraska right now.
Nebraska finishing up their season here. Tough match upcoming versus Minnesota on Sunday versus the number 4 ranked Minnesota Gophers. So not an easy go, but here to end the season for the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Really, the Big Ten Conference, like we said earlier, just stacked 6 in the top 10. They've got 8 teams out of the 12 in the top 25 right now. And really, any matchup you go up against, you're going to face tough competition in the Big Ten. And really, that's going to help them going into postseason play.
Just Nebraska's first year in the conference, as we mentioned, doing just fine. Ranked 2nd behind Minnesota, tied with Penn State as they say a tough go of it tonight. As we see here on the floor, still just 2-1 Martellotti over Kiley. And Kiley's on top trying to get underneath Martellotti, but he's being very tough down there and does not want to let him get underneath it.
And you see both coaches now up from their seats shouting instructions to the wrestlers.
And will it be a takedown? They will not give it to him with 10 seconds to go here in the second period. But the coaches from Nebraska applauding the effort there by Kiley as he tried to get it. Could not get a clear takedown. That'll end the second period, 2-1. Frank Martellotti as we go to the third.
Sunday nights, it's all new episodes of The Journey, Big Ten Basketball 2012. As we go behind the scenes of the Big Ten and follow the teams and coaches you love, don't miss an all-new episode every Sunday at 8 Eastern, only on BTN.
Third period of action here. Martellotti leads 2-1. Nebraska trailing 20-0 to Penn State overall in the match. As Martellotti unranked going against 18th ranked Ridge Kiley, trying to get position, but Kiley underneath.
Should be a big upset for Martellotti if he can hang on. It's Martellotti just off the ground completely right now.
Just an odd position for both wrestlers. And they're going to call a stall here, and we'll go back to the center.
Really, you're in a dangerous spot if you're both wrestlers. Any sudden move could kind of cause an injury, potential to cause an injury, and so a good stoppage there by the referee.
And trying to get a escape there. And he will not. Very good strength there by Martellotti as Kiley tried to get the escape.
Kiley's got him in position.
But they got back points. He's got him on his back. Oh, and he reverses it though. And he's got a chance to get it again as Kiley's still in decent position. And no points were allowed there for back points to Kiley. I'm kind of surprised as now he's in a dangerous position on his head.
2-1. Yeah, Kiley is just
getting his face smashed into the ground.
Using his head for leverage as Mark Manning asking the referee
to flip him over.
45 seconds, still 2-1. Kiley can still get an escape and tie it up.
Tightest match we've seen so far going down to the wire between these two foes.
And you can hear the Husker fans really getting into it.
Out of the edge, it will go out of bounds to the center of the mat. 29 seconds to go.
And Martellotti could have potential getting a point here at the end.
And they're getting an escape there to Kiley as he gets out. He's trying to get more. Gets a reversal. He's trying to get points as this match winds down. Here comes the crowd into this
tie.
one.
12 seconds to go. And a 2-point reversal.
Give it. And there's the points to Ridge Kiley.
For Riley.
3 seconds to go. 1 second to go. This match is over.
And that's the match. Riley wins 4-2.
Ridge Kiley gets